Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rachelle and I'm doing a reading for Taurus. Taurus in all placements, by the way. So this can be for anybody. Just put some prosperity dust on the table and I'm going to get some angel cards. Freedom. We've got an angel bearing it all at the beach. Potentially doing a little skinny dipping. Openness. An angel standing with its arms open wide, palms out. Interesting too, because this angel is doing the same thing, but this one is facing forward and this one is facing the ocean. Same pose though. Freedom and openness. And I guess the freedom, the angel at the beach, its arms are down, and then the arms come up to the sides. All right. Let's go to the wisdom of the oracle. Happy, happy 26. Between worlds in reverse, number 3. Uh-oh. Loyal heart in reverse, 35. Let me look at this between worlds real quick. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Mindful of your expectations. Interesting too. Things will not go as planned or as you dictate. We do have that kind of energy flowing around right now. Mercury's in retrograde. And, you know, it's not that Mercury in retrograde is making things happen. It's that it points to a cycle of things happening. And so anyway, here's this really like happy, fun-loving, free energy. But then we have this, you know, basically there's no guarantees because there's somebody here in your life who is not loyal. There could be a falling out of some kind. Or you coming to an understanding of what someone's intentions actually are. Maybe they have ulterior motives. There's something here where you recognize that you can't force an outcome to be a certain way when you're dealing with other people, because they have free will and they are who they are. And there's something about you wanting a guarantee. You want someone to be loyal. You want a guarantee that they're going to be loyal, but you just can't get that guarantee. You can't force someone to be or to do what they don't want to do, or be what they want to be. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. So, okay, let's go over to the heart's hidden secrets. We've got bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. It's almost like this happy is the bluff. Pretending everything's great when it's not. Memories, remembering, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah, especially like if things were good for a time, maybe someone pretended to be loyal or showed up in a certain way, and you're like, "Oh, this is great," and then it turns out they're not who you thought they were or who they claim to be. Yeah, something is bittersweet here. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. It could be that there's been a period of time. Because we have the memories here, memories and time. Thinking back, it's been a period of time. Maybe something has devolved, a connection has devolved here. Maybe you're finding yourself in a cycle, realizing that you're back where you started, or you're experiencing something again you're like, oh God, here we go again. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Or there could be like waiting for the good to come back, things to get back to normal. But normal wasn't genuine. It was someone was wearing a mask. Maybe you were wearing a mask. Maybe you both were. Like something. There was somebody somehow was pretending to be happy, pretending to be loyal. So let's go to the Osho Zen Tarot. Compromise, 6 of Rainbows. Actually, do this. Existence. This is Magician energy. This is Virgo, also Gemini. Four of Fire, participation. Having to compromise. This card has been coming out recently in several readings I've done. And the thing about this card, compromise can be good, right? Compromise is often necessary in connections. It just is. Problem with this is these two figures do not look happy. They're touching pinkies. There's like a pinky swear. There's like a, all right, fine, we'll do it your way, which isn't the way that I want, but also it's not the way that you want. Like there's a reluctance to move forward or to do something together, but it's like the situation is being forced or something. Or there's just kind of like a, fine. And so because of this feeling of like, there's a coming to terms. I'm going to say this is you. Kind of contemplating your place in the universe. What is fulfilling to you? Like when we're talking about existence, like is how you are compromising yourself. Is it somehow, oh, I can't think of the word, but is it like it's like compromising your own integrity, right? Um, when you're contemplating your existence, when you're contemplating your life, okay, I only have X amount of time on this planet, as far as I know. What do I want to do with that time? Am I being true to myself? In this case, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're being forced to do something you don't want to do. Or forced, I don't know if that's the right word, but going along with something for whatever reason. And here there's this kind of contemplation of like, is this worth it? And if it's not, what do I want? What can I create? And what you want is participation. You don't want compromise necessarily. You want to be on the same page with another or others. You want, there's reciprocation in this energy. In this image, there are hands, like all in the center. One hand is up, one hand is down. And everyone is giving, everyone is receiving. It's a part, it's collaboration, cooperation. Yes, there's compromise in that, but it's like, it's for the greater good. Everyone's happy about it. There's harmony in this energy, whereas there's not in this energy. Okay, let's go to the ow. I don't know what's going on. I have an eyelash in my eyeball. Just got a jabbing pain. Yeah, that was not comfortable. Awesome. Oh. Like a knife in the eyeball or a needle or something. It's crazy. Ah, dang. Hopefully I don't start bleeding from my eyeball. Crazy. Okay. We've got Man of Cups, Surfer. Here, can move everything up. Eight of Cups, Stagnation. Okay. Two of Wands, Purity. Okay. So first of all, when we're just looking at the words here, surfer. Surfing, it's like surfing the stagnation, being up above the stagnation. I think it definitely has something to do with this existence. This magician energy. There's you want guarantees that you're not getting, right? And this is causing stagnation because there could be a stalemate happening here. It's loyalty without conviction, if that makes sense. Like, it's not really loyal. Like, whoever you're dealing with is loyal to themselves. But I don't know, like they're being forced to compromise too. Anyway, so there's this stagnation energy, right? But by surfing over it or surfing on top of it, it kind of brings you to this place of purity. which that actually is what's connected to this magician. This purity, this existence, coming out of stagnation. It's like once you ride over it, once you move out of it, then there's like a, it's like a clean slate, breath of fresh air. And then, and then we also have a lot of love here, a lot of compassion, wanting to share that love. Whether this is you or someone else, this could be tied to this participation. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Ultimately, there's all this love here, right? But then there's a walking away with the Eight of Cups. This king, this man of cups, is moving away from a stagnant situation and considering where to go next. There is a strong, a feeling of knowing what direction to go in. A direction that is much more in alignment, where there is actual loyalty, not just a pretense of it. So what next? What? Okay, let me get some cards from the Enchanted Map Oracle. Rescue, 16. Spirit of Place, 4. Follow the Leader, 40. Which also breaks down to a 4. We have this 4 fire here. 3 4s on the table. Somehow you are either the rescuer or the rescuee. There's a rescue mission going on here. And it's wait, hang on. I always forget what the Spirit of Place is about. Authenticity is the essence of power. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme to your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. And that is what we started with. The need to control a situation. There's a need to relax, to allow new energy to come in that feels like a rescue, or you rescuing yourself. It's that breath of fresh air coming in, but there's a need to allow it, to receive it, to know that you can't force a situation. And so by just releasing and going with the flow, then you are, by relaxing, you are heading in a new direction. There may be somebody here who they like epitomize what you actually want, this participatory energy. Maybe you are the leader, if you are the rescuer here. But see, that's the thing with Spirit of Place. I feel like there's some other energy coming in. There's somebody, there's a group, there's somehow this new energy that is calling you to it, that is coming to you. But you got to be willing to get on the balloon. We have this lone figure here. This one is over here. It's like, okay, well, you have to take the action. You have to take the steps to allow yourself to go in a new direction. And when you do, whoever's coming along, they have They have knowledge for you. There's magic here because we have this fairy. We have all these birds flocking to this fairy. And the tree in the background. Oh, and we have the clock. Time. That could be what this time is about too. Waiting for something to change. The change comes back to you, needing to recognize that, yes, you know, there might have been good memories, but that there's also not great memories. That's the bittersweet kind of energy here. And so allowing yourself to move away is it's the best thing to do. It's like everything is moving you in that direction. You're heading to freedom, to openness, to being able to feel joy, to share your love, your, you know, have an open heart, freedom to be authentic, where you didn't have that here or haven't had it. So anything else before we close out? Let me get some cards from the Radical Abundance deck. Energy. So you're getting your energy back. And there's a group here. This is the participation. When you are compromising yourself, when you are with someone who is not authentic, not loyal, or not allowing you to be who you are, that it drains you. When you are with others who support and uplift, who equally give and receive, this creates energy. This creates, there's a community here. Acknowledgement of what you want, of your connection to all that is. Acknowledgement of the energy you receive from being in some kind of connection that is beneficial, where you can learn, where you can grow. The stagnation, like the growth had stopped. Understanding. We have this cool guy praying to a butterfly. And this guy is in prayer position as well. There's a there's like a sacred quality to how you are perceiving. Is that the right way to say it? How you are perceiving the new circumstances. As you relax, as you open up to going in a new direction, as you open up to, reciprocal participation, there's an appreciation. There's an appreciation for the transformation that you are going through, that is happening in your life. So let me just finish with a final. I'm going to get this is a deck I created, meme or quote. Oh, we got some kitty action going on. If you want to be good at something, you must first be willing to be bad at it. Okay. Maybe that's speaking to this situation. You know, not being very good at going with the flow, or setting boundaries, or releasing what it doesn't serve. But then you learn, and as you learn, you get better at it. You become a master at it. You learn to go with the flow. It's not easy, but you get there with practice, with persistence. Let me get one more. This is from a different deck that I created. These are It's my cheeky little messages from Spirit. One final. You're the main character. Start acting like you read the script. Yeah, you're the, right? You're the main character. You don't have to deal with this nonsense if you don't want to. If you want to, great. You're the main character. You get to do what you want. But I'm thinking that, yeah, you're kind of over that, or you're getting there. And when you come to this understanding of, you know, like your own transformation, how you want your life to change, you, or even as you start experiencing these new energies, you realize that this was all, this is the plot twist. You being rescued. Someone coming to your aid who is meant to teach you. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.